Alright guys, now it's Chihuahua Frank from r/GTA content. Uh, we're the content creators. I'm coming at you to show you how to, using the creator on GTA 5, how to lock the new holiday update vehicles on your races so that that's all you can use. I've made a race where I've locked both the new trucks as the only vehicles you can use, and I've got a race where you can only use the two new cars. So what I'd like to do is take a minute and show you guys how to do that, because when you try and do it normally, it's all glitched and it doesn't work for you, and you try and update your or publish your race and it won't work when you go to lock it to the new vehicles. It'll make you test it again, and it'll change the default vehicle on you to one that's like not even selected, and it's all crazy and it just doesn't work, and I don't know why. Nobody knows why, but I'll show you how to fix that, and I'll show you how to lock it so that you can only use the sweet new holiday update vehicles, whatever it's called. Alright, so here you go. Just place down whatever you want for your race. I quickly made a little race here on the beach to show you with the race cars, and I really didn't put much time or effort into it at all. So it's not cool, but the one cool aspect of it is that you can use these sweet new vehicles that we have that you might not have had the cash to pay for, and you can race around in them with your friends, and everybody will be in the same vehicles, and it's locked. So it's a cool feature. You might not even know how to lock any vehicles in a race, because that's something that I actually didn't know right away when I started making a lot of races, and the content community help me out to learn that sort of thing. So, just watching these sort of little videos and getting little tips once in a while is not a bad thing. So, I'll just trim this video for you. Okay, just finishing up. Finished the race here. Um, Right now, it shows all the default vehicles as all sorts of different vehicles, and I just have to test the race once just to be honest. It's because I had to figure out what I was doing, and what I thought would happen is if I test it once with one of the older vehicles, that it would be fine and work once I changed it just to the new vehicles, but that doesn't work, because I'll show you what happens is you test the race and it's good. You can either publish or update your version, but then you change the vehicles that are available, and it wants you to retest the race with the new cars. But then when you go to actually retest the race, it goes and gives you the first vehicle in whatever class it is. If you're in the muscle trying to get the trucks, it'll give you the Buccaneer, and if you're in the sports cars trying to get these new livery Massacro and Jester vehicles, then it'll give you the 9F Cabrio as a default, which you can see is what I'm driving. So I'll give you a little example of that happening at the end of this little test test run. So that's here, and says completed. And what I did is I just had to take a picture here first, and then I went down to. You can see I can publish my race if I want to, but I don't want these cars right now. So I went down to pick what cars I want. I turned off the default 9F Cabrio, and it goes to these sweet new cars, but there you see the glitch. I can't publish it anymore. So I have to test it with one of these new cars, and for some reason, even though I just turned off the 9F Cabrio, there it is. So I go down to pick, well, I exit and then reload the creator. Actually, I don't know how important that part is, but I did it anyways, just to be safe. Um, Load that race back up. I loaded my race back up, and it's yeah, there's nothing changed. Can't publish it, even though it's been tested and everything like that. So I go to change my available vehicles again, um, and all I did actually was scroll through the default vehicles because I'm only supposed to actually have these two down here in the sports. The card setting is actually off. I turned it on and off. Um, Scrolled through the default vehicles and saw that it will only let me use the two that are supposed to be there. And this time it worked. It let me test the race with the car I want. And the fact that it let me test the race with the vehicle that I want is how I knew that it was gonna work. So just finishing up the race here. I'll clip to the end. Okay, coming up to the end and completed the race. And what I'm going to do is, you can see I could publish the race now if I want, but I won't. I'll just save it right now instead, just to save the state that it's at, just in case. Um, I go into the race details. The default vehicle for some reason says 9F Cabrio, but when I change it, once I change it, it goes to the two cars that are actually the only ones that it's locked to, and then I published it after that. I checked again to see if those are the only two cars, and indeed they are. So here's a little bit of the race to actually prove that it worked.